guys, we're back for another Dokkan Battle video, and oh boy, do I love the celebration info picture they are using for Global Dokkan here. Gogeta, yeah, the character who doesn't get a card in the celebration. Alright, very funny. Yeah, so unfortunately for Global Dokkan, we hit the part where they decide to hit the stop button, right? This always happens where it's like, oh, like, dude, I've heard this like 80 times. Global has never been closer. And then the assholes at Akatsuki always do this. You guys know my position. It's been the same for literally years. Catch the games up, and everything is good. Because here's the thing. On JP Dokkan right now, like, the game has literally never, ever been better. JP Dokkan has actually been, like, perfect in 2021. Outside of the, like, non-hype characters, like, to go from Trunks and Goten to Videl to LR, Tapion, and Minosha, like, it's a little much. Like, you know, I would like to, you know, use the big, nasty Super Saiyan 4 or something like that, right? Like, yeah, less hype characters, like, those are fine, but, like, not, like, 70 of them in a row, right? Because you take the anniversary out, and it's just been all non-hype characters for a long time on JP Dokkan. Now, Global, right, I've talked about this a lot recently, too, that this is a dual Dokkan Fest celebration, and it's a mid-dual Dokkan Fest, the PIKKON and Janemba dual Dokkan Fest. When there's a bad dual Dokkan Fest on JP, it's extra rough on Global, because it's like the banners, a dual Dokkan Fest goes for like a full month. So now you're a Global Dokkan player. It's like, let's say you don't give a shit about PIKKON and Janemba, which is very likely, and you're just stuck in the infinite Tsukiyomi of like horrible Global Dokkan right now. Because like people are like, Global is a desert, and it's like, yeah, I mean, yeah. What do you want me to say? What do you want me to say? Yeah. The answer to that is yeah. All right, let's just jump in. Again, relax on I did not make this decision by Akatsuki, right? I want the games caught up. You know, you listen, Global players, before y'all get your panties in a bunch. You get me in a meeting in there with Akatsuki, and I'll tell him, I'm telling y'all, there is no reason not to catch the games up. Everything, financials, hype, everything. The game, Global Dokkan, would be more successful caught up with JP. I am so positive of that. That is what I would directly tell them to their faces. I am definitely on Global's side. I mean, this is rough. Typically, JP, let's just jump into it. But yeah, here you go. Vegeta Angel and Goku Black, Super Saiyan Rose, who can both be Dokkan Awakened and LR. Whoa, dude! Will return in a legendary summon. No way! Oh! Wow, these characters who came out over a year ago and stuff. Yeah, woo! This is something JP has done a lot, by the way, to sort of like just, I don't know, slow down a little bit artificially. Or the kind of like use these like sort of like rerun LR banners, right? Like typically, I think JP is probably going to get these same banners literally about a month from now, like at the start of May, because what JP usually does, I mean, I know this is a Global video, but I'm just, you know, we're talking about the schedules here. JP typically has Dokkan Fest at the start of March, Dokkan Fest for Saiyan Day, they have a Dokkan Fest at the start of April, then they have a summonable LR in the middle of April, which literally in, you know, 7 hours or whatever, LR Tapion comes out, and then they have a dual Dokkan Fest at the end of April. Then, like, May is, like, dead. There's literally, May is just always abysmal on JP. Typically what they do is they throw these out on JP. Now there's been a couple of times where Global Dokkan has not even gotten all of these sort of like filler LR banners that JP has gotten, right? So, I mean, it is kind of surprising that they decided to toss these out. I personally do think the ideal thing Global could have done right here, I think a Global first summonable LR right here would have been sick. So like, okay, when does this come out? This is tonight? Okay. Okay, alright. How sick would it have been if tonight JP gets LR, Tapion, and Minosha, right? And then what if Global, tonight, got LR, Super Saiyan Goku, Super Saiyan Goten, and Ultimate Gohan from the Hirudegarn movie or something like that? Like, what if, boom, like, what if they just did that? Like, summonable LRs that are different on each version at the same time. I think that would have been sick. I would have been in favor of that for sure. But they're just like, yeah, here, have these fodder LR return banners. I mean, here's the thing. Oh my god, these are the same unit too. It's like they have the same mechanic where they're like, you fill their team up with support and they look so nasty. But it's like you just kind of get them on their own, like in one of these difficult events, and they're kind of, they're okay. I actually did just do a level 10 links video for Rose, and I took him into the God event. I mean, I upload so many, like, dude, I can't upload 10 videos per day. I mean, I guess I could, but like, you know, it'll come out. I've already recorded multiple videos on this guy, because I never did like a proper, like, you know, 4+ team, like, level 10 link showcase for Rose. I did one for Angel Vegeta, but I didn't do one for Rose. So that'll be coming out soon. I mean, I had no idea this was coming, but coincidentally, I've got Rose content coming. So, yeah, this is rough. I mean, global players, I don't know what to tell y'all. This is tough. I mean, at least there is actual content. I do content, like, if I had face cam, if I had, you know, like, kind of like air quotes, right, content. At the very least, there is a CZA. The CZA is pretty good. So what you have is the Tech Kaioken Goku and the Physical Scouter Vegeta. They're weak to full power, so like you could just cream pie this with like, I don't know, LR, Kale, and Khalifa and stuff like that. I mean, they have the damage reduction, but you know, we know how ridiculous Kale and Khalifa is, right? This is not a difficult easy at all. Like you just jump in here, you slap them up, right? Like there's two enemies, you know, Dragon Ball Super Broly. Oh my god. Actually, on JP, we didn't have LR STR Broly's EZA. He would like one-shot both of these guys. The LR STR Broly would one-shot like both. Like stage 30, he double supers and kills them both like in one attack. So I don't think this is a difficult EZA at all. The two of them, by the way, are pretty good. I would say you do want to get these guys done. I'll do a level 10 links video for them shortly as well. Again, I would say they're quite good, both of them. Vegeta's on a lot of category teams. Vegeta in particular works really well with the Dokkan Butoden Vegeta, who just came out, right? You know, easy, free to play, free 100% unit. This guy and that Scouter Vegeta, well, I always call him that, but more like Gallet Gun Vegeta, they're really solid together, right? So you've got that. Then the Kaioken Goku, I'm not really as big a fan of the Kaioken Goku. I like the Vegeta a bit better. Just, again, it's one of these, like, Goku versus Vegeta type units where they do, like, they're the same unit, but they just slightly differentiate, like, super attack effects or passives or something like that. I think the way Vegeta is built is better than Goku. I mean, maybe that's just towards my preferences, right? But Goku is good. He's a fine unit. He's a solid unit. Not bad at all. I mean, look at this, only 3 months behind. It's not that bad either, you know, right? So, yeah, definitely make sure to get these guys done, right? So there is that EZA, which is coming out tonight. Global is so weird too. It's like, it's like, all right, we just give y'all absolutely no info whatsoever. And then like, oh yeah, just everything's coming out tonight. It's okay, sure. Elder Kai banner. We have the LR, Bobbity, and Fat Boo, which is coming out. They're very good units. I just did a level 10 link showcase for them a little bit earlier today. I actually did a rainbow video on their SSR Bobbity, because I think combining the two for like Dokkan Battlefield could be good for free-to-play players. This is a good unit. You definitely do want to grind them up. Again, this certainly is what I would consider content too. This LR, Fat Boo, and Bobbity, because you have to grind these guys up, but they are worth it. I do think they are quite good. So at the very least, like, yeah, I look, okay. This celebration is more so a lack of hype, even more so than content, right? Because at least you guys got the Prime Battle and then the whatchamacallit, the EZA, right? Like multiple EZAs in a celebration is good. So this celebration is at what? 3 EZA units, SCR Janemba, as well. Well, I mean, do we count the Dokkan Butoden units? See, that's the thing. Like, if you look at the overall scope of this celebration on Global, it's actually not that bad. Like, but it's just like, it's just the Global Dokkan problem of it's behind. All this shit is old on Global. It's already happened on JP, so it's not hype, right? And it's just like, Global players find themselves constantly waiting for when is the hype coming. But, like, it's... The answer is it's never coming, basically, right? Like, yeah, I do think there's actually going to be a Global first at the start of May, right? But, like, that's it. Goku Day, by the way, May 9th, I would target that as the super major next hype moment for global, right? Probably a global first. Because I'm thinking it's much more likely to be a global first than a global and JP at the same time. Because, again, JP typically is very dead during May. So it probably would be a global first for Goku Day. I mean, we will see, right? There is a chain battle right here. This one sucks. What a shock. Chain battle being ass. Never heard that one before, huh? That's it. It's fodder. This one sucks. It's annoying because you have to use PIKKONs, which no one has any PIKKONs rainbowed. Like, if you're a free-to-play player, are you likely to have a single PIKKON rainbowed? The answer to that is no. Right? Like, no, you're not. Maybe this guy, he's STR on global. Maybe. I don't know. This one's gonna suck, right? What a shock. Chain battle sucks. A bunch of story events and stuff. Yeah, here's just all Boo Saga stuff. I love that. Just they can't go 5 seconds without Boo Saga. Yeah, so these events are coming back as well. This is just because of the LR banners, right? These events. The delayed Global World Tournament is happening during this celebration. Stunning to me that they really did put it off for a full month, but here we are. Still Demon King Piccolo, but I mean, Global's got like another, 4 or 5 tournaments of Demon King Piccolo. JP just got news. Yeah, so the 40th World Tournament has a new local LR. So Global's got what? This 1, 2, 3, 4 more tournaments of LR Demon King Piccolo. That's it. Yeah. Because, see, I mean, like, again, just look at the whole scope of the celebration. You do have the Legendary campaign. You have a Prime battle. You have 3 EZAs. You have a dual Dokkan Fest. The story event, I mean, the free-to-play unit sucks so bad from this. Every celebration has Battlefield. Weekend stuff is cool for free-to-play players. These are just returning events. I mean, if I would give this celebration a rating... God, it would be so much better if just, like, PIKKON and Janemba were actually, like, mega hype. This is, like, a 6 out of 10 or a 7 out of 10 for a celebration, I would say. The only problem, again, is it's also a dual Dokkan Fest celebration, which lasts a goddamn month. That's, again, it's such a bummer. What does this go to? The 27th they go to? Okay. So, yeah, again, the entire month of April, essentially. We do have these other, like, World Tournament characters who are, again, finally dropping on Global here. This Kid Goku is solid. He's much better than the trash Kid Vegeta JP just got. That Kid Vegeta sucks ass on JP. Right, this Kid Goku, at least you're gonna have usefulness for him. And the other thing about this Kid Goku is he was hurt by his name a little bit, and that just, like, there's a Dokkan Fest who's still relatively solid. With the same name, but now you can run both on the same team, which helps out Low Class Warrior, Youth, Dragon Ball Saga quite a bit, right? This guy's okay. I don't know, he's not good enough to grind for specifically, but, I mean, there's definitely been like, this Kid Goku is light years better than the Gohan who preceded him. The Kid Gohan sucked ass, and then the Kid Vegeta following him sucked ass, too. This Kid Goku is way better than both of them. We have this Gohan. This Gohan is solid. He's just a solid World Tournament unit. I wouldn't really go overboard that he's super good. I wouldn't really go overboard that he's super bad. He's just solid, right? He would be a lot better, I think, if this was just, like, he gave 1 key along with this, or 2 key or something like that. I think that would make him fairly good, because that Android/Cell Saga team, a lot of those characters don't really mesh that well together, so that would have been pretty cool to have him actually give key. I did record a rainbow video of him. I guess I'll put this out maybe closer to when he actually drops. And then finally, this STRTN is going to drop on Global as well. This is a character that has gotten better from the same name update as well. Prior to the same name update, it's just like, what the hell is the point of this guy? I'm also excited because I think this is actually a prime candidate for a Dokkan Festival exclusive. Because this is literally Tri-Beam Tien who wins the World Tournament, right? He deserves a Dokkan Fest like 60 times more than Videl, right? Because this guy won. This Tien beats Goku head to head. Like, he beats Goku. He wins the World Tournament. He deserves a Dokkan Fest. So that would be sick if this guy got a Dokkan Fest. And then this guy got an Awakening, like, to use on the same team with that Tien. That would be cool, right? But this Tien, I mean, he's okay. He's nothing crazy. I think like Jackie Chun from the World Tournament banner is like way better and stuff like that. So let me know what you guys think. Again, this is why you want to be careful with Global Dokkan. Like when they get close to JP, they always do this. It's like, all right, we're closing in on JP. It's finally the time. We're catching up. Nope. Now we're just rerunning like LR filler banners. It's stupid. Because I mean, dude, they easily, you know what they could have done? They could have just said F it, and they could have dropped like Videl or Goten and Trunks like in like 2 weeks. So like JP is gonna get a Dokkan Fest, I don't know, the 26th or the 28th, like in this range. Global, they could have just, I mean, I guess they still could, but honestly, they're not going to, but they could just drop like Goten and Trunks or Videl right there, right? Then there could be like a global first in May, and then they could do again the second of Goten and Trunks or Videl, and like they'd be seriously closing the gap, and then you could easily catch global up by Worldwide Download Celebration. The whatever dual LRs are going to be dropping like on the 30th or the 29th or the 31st this year on both global and JP at the same time. It would be child's play for global to catch up. Well, maybe not quite by then, but like by like October, global could be 100% caught up and then like ready to move into like the 7-year anniversary on both global and JP at the same time. Like that would be so sick. But it's like, no, they can't use their brains, right? They can't maximize value and profits for global Dokkan by just catching them up. It's like, let's just do this shit, right? Because again, here's the other thing too. Guess what? Everyone says, "Oh, I love the Videl Dokkan Fest. I love LRTN," but no one's gonna be summoning for those characters. So those characters are gonna drop on global, and you know what everyone's gonna say? I don't give a shit. This is boring. I want the good stuff. That's what everyone's gonna be saying when Tapion and Videl come out on global, because like Videl is like very niche and like she's super good. Let's just take away how good she is. Like, she's at least new on JP, so we're kind of getting a look at her. If you're on global, it's like you've already seen Videl 1,000 times over. Who cares? Like, people don't care about Videl. They want Saiyans, right? Like, they want Vegito. They want Vegeta. They want Goku. They want Gogeta. That's what people want. So, I mean, it's just crazy because JP, again, has been perfect in 2021. And for global, it's going to be rough probably the rest of the year because, like, again, Tapion is not exactly hype. Videl is not hype. Trunks and Goten are not hype. So, like, literally all that's left for global, besides the anniversary, is, like, not hype shit at all. So, let me know what you guys think. Yeah, this is a big-time bummer, but at the very least, Goku Day, May 9th, should be a global first. Should be. We will see. Thanks, guys, for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time.